Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. We're going to do a Spirits with Spirits, and I'm going to do the Lizzie Borden reading. No one has ever been charged with the death of her mother. Well, it was her stepmother and her father. I've lit my incense. I've poured myself a tipple. Well, actually, it's a glass of wine. A beautiful Bordeaux, and I have it in the stemless glass so I don't knock it over. I don't get it all over my beautiful tablecloth here that my grandmother made. And actually, today would have been her birthday. She would have been 107 if she had lived. So happy birthday, Granny. Happy birthday up in heaven. And cheers to you. And let's see if we can get a hold of Lizzie Borden. So I've got the haunted house, and it's Halloween weekend. I'm home all alone. If I hear a bang, I'm going to stop the video. Lizzie Borden. What do we know about Lizzie Borden? Now, here's a fun fact. Her actual name was Lizzie. It was not Elizabeth. Her christened name, her birth certificate, everything was Lizzie. Her name was not Elizabeth and then shortened to Lizzie. And after she was acquitted of the murders of her stepmother and her father, she actually then went by Lizbeth. I thought that wasn't hiding very well. Like if that was me, I was trying to hide my identity, I think I would have gone to something like Susan or something. So let's get back to Lizzie Borden. And we all know the childhood rhyme. Lizzie Borden gave her mother 40 whacks when her father called upon her. Oh. Honestly, I've only had one sip of wine. Lizzie Borden. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot it. How did I forget it? I had it on my mind all day. And I thought, yeah, I'll have to remember. I'll probably remember it as we read. So anyways, she was charged with the murder of her stepmother and her father. It wasn't her mother. Her mother died when she was an infant, and her father remarried. And her father, she was in a very wealthy family. Her father had a couple of business failures and then finally managed to connect on something. And their family value, when her father was murdered, his personal wealth was around today $9 million. So they certainly weren't lacking of anything. And there's sometimes and some of the oh God, honestly, this is my first step. Some of the accusations were that he was killed for his money. Some of the accusations were they blamed Lizzie on it because there was strong rumors that she was a lesbian, and she never did get married or have children. And that doesn't mean you're a lesbian, but there was strong rumors that her stepmother found her with another woman, and so she gave her stepmother. It was actually the stepmother was murdered with 19 whacks of an axe to the head, and her father was killed with 11. So it wasn't 40 and 41. That was it. And when her father saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. But she was acquitted of all charges, and she had to actually go live somewhere else because everybody shunned her. They thought that because she had all this money, she was able to pay off the jury and whatnot. And I just want to find out. This is a cold case. This is a famous American cold case. If Lizzie Borden didn't do it, who did it? So first of all, I'm going to start with the cards. Did Lizzie Borden give her mother 40 whacks? And when her father saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. I knew it would come back to me. Did Lizzie Borden commit the murders that she was charged with? Cards are ready. She ended up living a natural life and dying of pneumonia at age 66. Ooh, Knight of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Could have been about money. Could have been one of the things that Lizzie was known to complain about was how much money her father gave to her stepmother's family. She never called her stepmother any endearing terms. Not even. She always called her Mrs. Borden, and always maintained that her stepmother married her father for his money. So that's interesting. 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there was a lot of, I don't even have to say allegedly, there was a lot of documented fighting within the family. Also, there was a little illegitimate son. God, I hate that word. Every child's legitimate. A son born out of marriage, a son born from a mistress. And his name was William Borden. And that was... the father had an affair, and there was rumors that he was actually the one because he was stopped from being acknowledged in society. You have to remember, back then when you had money, it was a big thing to be acknowledged in society. And I believe he wasn't allowed to use the last name. There was a whole bunch of things going on. Ooh, Judgment in reverse. And Knight of Wands. Okay, well, first of all, we asked, did Lizzie do it? I'm going to say no. It was about money, absolutely, here about the fair distribution about money, and and they were fighting. The whole family was fighting. But I've got a Knight of Wands here. And look at that. He's holding his wand. Could that be holding an axe? Interesting, this knight is a female, the Knight of Cups. The knights should be males to balance the male-female. We've got embattled. Yeah, there was a big battle about the money situation. Not that they didn't have any. It's just the two sisters. Lizzie had another sister called Emma. And both sisters felt their father were giving way too much money to their stepmother. The clock agrees with me. And the father, to appease the girls, bought them a home. And they lived together in this home. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Oh, there it is. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. So that's the father has shown up. Is this Lizzie? Here we have the Knight of Cups. Oh, sorry, that's Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. In reverse. Ooh. Death. Ooh, look, and she has an axe. 4 of Pentacles. It was over money. It was over money. 3 of Wands. It was unplanned. Well, that's what the Knight of Wands is. The Knight of Wands, they're kind of they're a little bit hot-headed. They are very impulsive. It certainly wasn't a plan. It was over money, and how the dad was spending the money. I don't have any queens here. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Temperance. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and Strength, and 5 of Swords. I wonder if it was the other sister. She was a suspect, Interestingly, they died 9 days apart from each other. I wonder if it was the other sister. Or did Lizzie Borden get away with murder? Winning the battle but losing the wars. Oh, defending. This is her defense. She took the high ground. Defense. 4 of Swords. 7 of Cups in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. 2 of Swords in reverse. You know, I don't think she did it, and I'm going to tell you why. I think the fact that the 7 of Cups is in reverse, that's telling us we were gaslit and lied about and illusions, and it was an illusion that it was her here with the Page of Wands in reverse. With the 4 of Swords here, I don't think she had any ambitions to hurt them. If anything, she had ambitions to hurt herself. And again, there was a lot of rumors that apparently the stepmother at one time caught her with another woman, that she was a lesbian. And so that was pretty much a lot of their prosecution, was that she was like a sexual deviant and she was caught in this deviancy. And I don't think she did here with the 2 of Swords in reverse. Oh yeah, here, look. The Lovers in reverse. The Star in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse. I think I've got to have a sip here. I think the 2 sisters. So maybe it wasn't Lizzie Borden did it by herself. So that's what the cards are saying. When I said, oh, I don't think she did it. I don't think. I think the sisters did it together. And then had each other's backs to get off of it. Were witnesses for each other. Here's the Queen of Wands in reverse. And the Emperor in reverse. And the Moon in reverse. And the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Devil. And the 10 of Wands, the Burden. Okay, I'm actually thinking that these 2 sisters, well, you think about it, like, how would one person be able to do that? I can't remember, did the father walk in on it? And, like, you think about that, like, my dad is not a big man, but there's no way I'd be able to swing an axe at him 11 times. Not even once. So you think about how, unless there were 2 of them, how did one girl swing an axe at an active male coming at them? And sure, of course, you could have a one hit, you hit the right spot the first one, or that maybe but I don't know if you'd get a second chance unless you had help. Like, think about it. So think about it. This man comes in, sees his wife hacked 19 times. Think of the rage he has. Think of unless he was distracted. I think both these girls had something to do with it. I think it was a plan they made to get their father's money. It was definitely over money. And then they had each other's backs. But here's the big but. Was this illegitimate brother brought in as well? Was he the one who actually swung the axe? He would be a big enough man, right? That he was 20 years old already, so he's a big, strong man, a young man. And look at this man with the wand there, holding it like an axe. And just your tinfoil hat here. Knights are 11s. And the father was whacked 11 times. I wonder if the girls planned it, told them when when's a good chance. Come on in, after breakfast. Mrs. Borden goes up to her dressing room and Mr. Borden goes to work, so it's an opportune time to. I think that's exactly what's happened. So the girls didn't actually swing the axe. The brother swung the axe. The girls planned it. The girls approached him and said, "Don't worry, we've got your back. Nobody will ever know." And then the three of them were tied together for the rest of their lives. And it was a plan that actually worked out really well. Well, not if you're Mr. and Mrs. Borden. I think these two sisters were a big part of it. I think they planned it. Here with the temperance card. And they realized their limitations. And so they called in the brother, who was disgruntled that he wasn't getting any money. Money, money, money. Well, look at the King of Pentacles there. Apparently he was quite frugal. He was quite frugal with his money, unless it came to unless it came to his wife's family. And he would buy them homes and send them to school and whatever. So these children of the biological children of this father had a bone to pick with him, and they picked it pretty good. So I think that's what it was. I think these two girls planned it, brought in the disgruntled knight with his axe, and did the deed. Lizzie took the fall, but she was acquitted, and the three of them lived happily ever after. Apparently, Lizzie died with approximately $5 million, and she dispersed that amongst the family in her will. The family and friends, the people who did support her after the acquittal, were rewarded quite handsomely. That was a lot of money back then. So I think it was about $5 million in today's dollars. I think it was $350,000 in the bank, which was equivalent to $5 million today. All right, Lizzie Borden. Yeah, I think we've cracked that case. It was the brother. The girls planned it, and the brother executed it. Wow. Well, that was easy. I'm not even done my wine. Better do another one. Thank you so much for watching. I sure appreciate you taking the time to watch this with me. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Talk to you later. Bye for now.